Okay, guys, so here we'll be discussing regarding behavior therapies in psychiatry. So, what is behavior therapy? Behavior therapy is based on theories of learning, right, and aims at changing your male adaptive behavior and substituting it with your adaptive behavior. So, in this year, male adaptive behavior, right, is changed into your adaptive behaviors, right. This is about your behavior therapies. Moving on, we will see some of the behavior therapy types in psychiatry and where it is used, very important, and the mechanism, right, on the basis of which these therapies are used, right, for the particular conditions. So here I will add the conditions, right. 3 charts are made. So first therapy is your systemic desensitization, correct? Systemic desensitization. So systemic desensitization is based on reciprocal inhibition, right? Each and every word is important. So it is based on reciprocal inhibition, and it is used in phobias and OCD. Phobia means fear of something, right? So there are many types of phobia that we will discuss in a separate topic. So first, behavioral therapy is your systemic desensitization that is based on reciprocal inhibition and used in phobia and OCD. Okay, obsessive compulsive disorder. So actually, let me discuss another one, then I will talk about the difference of both, right? Another is flooding. So flooding is, it is the direct exposure to phobia, but the escape is not possible here, right? Direct exposure to phobia, but escape is not possible. I will give you an example. So it is also used in phobia. All right. Now let us understand between the difference between the both. See, say you have a phobia with a particular insect, and I am, giving you systemic desensitization. What I am doing is that I will say today I will make you come near one particular insect with which you have phobia. Tomorrow I will say come near 2 insects. Next day I will say come near 3 insects. So systematically I am increasing the grade of desensitization. So I am actually desensitizing your phobia, right? I am so this is your reciprocal inhibition type mechanism. If I talk about flooding, it is a one-time exposure, one-time shot. Like I am exposing you to 100 of insects with which you have phobia. It's just a one-time shot, right? Direct exposure to phobia where escape is not possible. So this is your flooding, right? Used in phobia. Now moving on, we have aversion therapy. So aversion therapy, now it is a pairing of pleasant stimulus with an unpleasant response. Pleasant stimulus is pleasant with unpleasant response. So these things are paired. Okay, so it is used in, say, drug abuse or other sexual deviations. Okay, sexual deviations. So what is paired? Pairing of pleasant stimulus with an unpleasant response. Okay, next is your operant conditioning behavior, right? Operant conditioning. Well, operant conditioning is your a type of positive reinforcement or modeling, also negative reinforcement. It is actually for augmenting an adaptive behavior. I will give you an example. Like say there is a child and he likes to play, doesn't like to study that much. So for them this operant conditioning will work. Like we will tell them that if you study this much, then we will let you play, or if you study this much, we will let you watch TV. So for the sake of watching TV, or since he is interested in watching TV or playing, he might study more, right? So we can develop that habit with operant conditioning, right? Okay, now this one is for increasing behavior. Now another is operant conditioning for decreasing behavior. So it is the timeout, or negative practice procedure. Punishment is given. Okay, so it is for demoting your maladaptive behavior. It is not actually that good for children. For children we should go for positive reinforcement, right? Anyway, so this is operant conditioning for decreasing behavior. It is where punishment is given, and it is for demoting your maladaptive behavior. So this is all about your different types of behavior therapy, why it is used and what is the mechanism. Let us discuss once again. First I told about your systemic desensitization, which is a reciprocal inhibition type and used in phobia and OCD. Flooding is your pairing of flooding is the direct exposure to phobia where escape is not possible, so it is used in phobias. And then aversion is your pairing of pleasant stimulus with unpleasant response, used in drug abuse or sexual deviations. And operant conditioning to increase behavior, it is used for augmenting an adaptive behavior, so it is a positive reinforcement or negative or remodeling. Now operant conditioning for decreasing behavior, it is timeout or mainly punishment, and for demoting your maladaptive behavior. Now which one is more important for you is actually systemic desensitization and flooding, right? Most important, right? Don't forget, others are also important as well. Okay.